Surprise! Hey, Coach, what's going on? 84 wonderful years. I'm excited to be a part of that. Not the 84 years, but I would say I'm catching you, but you always running ahead of me, so I don't think I can catch you at 84 right now. But I appreciate you, everything you've done for myself, my family, the company. And speaking of family, Coach, when we met, wow, it was probably about 11 years, 12, maybe 13 years ago. Man, you've done so much in my life. Your family's done so much in my life. The business has done so much in my life. But I got to share with you a few different things that really made a difference to me. When I joined this industry after being a traditional business owner for so many years, I joined this industry, Coach, and the idea I had of it was an owner, a visionary at the front of the room like this at a convention, and never speaking to him again. Maybe they called you when you won a contest or something like that. And I was a little turned off by that because my first venture into this industry, that's what I saw. And then I met you. And I didn't know if it was a different company. I didn't know what was going on. But I spoke to you about the fact that you had this 37-room estate overlooking the Mississippi River. And I hadn't joined your company in the beginning. I came along about 4 years into it, and the beginning people had already experienced it. They'd come to your home, they spent time with you, they had a chance to be mentored by you. And I really didn't even understand what that word mentorship really meant, because all my mentors had been in books or away from me. And so I missed the opportunity to be that first group. And I'm so honored to be the first group in Surge 365. But that former company we were together in, I wasn't the first. And so I asked one day, I'd come to a convention and I had a few people with me, and I said, would it be okay if I stopped by the house? We had a few hours before we left on the airplane, and you said, hey, I'm not at home, my wife's not at home, the kids aren't at home, the maid's off for the day, but I tell you what, I'll leave the door open. And I remember thinking, wow, I have friends that I went to school with for years. I have people that owe me money. I have people that said they're my best friends, but even family members, they wouldn't leave the door open. And that was the day, Coach, that I knew that you were absolutely different. And then the way you've led, I didn't have any children. I wanted a family. I wanted a son to carry on my name because I had been adopted, and you had adopted Samantha, and she connected with my soon-to-be stepson, who became my stepson. But now I have 4 sons, and I mean, time just keeps on going, and I'm just honored to be under your tutelage, to be mentored by you, and to be here to celebrate, as a surprise, your 84th birthday. And you've changed so many things in my life. I could go on and on and on and on about the ideas, and you listen to me, and the pain and the hurt and the excitement and the explosions and the successes that we've had, but just knowing that you're a real person, that you're always there, that I can pick up the phone and you call, and a mentor that I can actually touch, and somebody who's really, really, truly cares about people, cares about my family. I mean, you've been to my home. People's bosses don't come to their home. People's mentors a lot of times are so far off, and that's not you. And I appreciate you for being who you are. I appreciate your family. Your son's been to my home. You've met my kids. Our kids have played together. Our families have been together. But I'll tell you one thing, Coach. You took my wife and my 9-year-old. Now, he wasn't 9 at the time. He was in my wife's stomach. And y'all went off to Europe, and you left me to work. Now, I don't know about that, but hey, it's probably my fault. We had just gotten back from Tahiti thanks to this great travel opportunity that you bestowed upon us. And so I had to work sometime. You told me to work, so I went to work, and my wife and her best friend went off to Europe with you guys. And my 9-year-old is always reminding me that he was in Europe and I wasn't. But I have to remind him he was in the stomach. But you know what? It's been a blessing because you've been a part of our lives, and I appreciate you so much. And God bless to you and your family. And again, happy 84th birthday, and I hope you have another 84, and we absolutely live up to your vision of changing the world and making it a better place. God bless. It's Malcolm D. Alexander, and thank God to you and the Tomers.
Happy birthday, Coach. I want to bring back one memory. Back 10 years ago, 2007, we went on a tour of 5 countries in Europe, and that opened up a brand new world to Janice and I. Now we've been to Europe numerous times because of you opening up that world for us. So I wanted to thank you for that memory, thank you for the money, and thank you for the mentorship over all these years. So happy birthday, enjoy your very special day.
Hey Coach, it's Bill. You remember me. Happy birthday. They told me that I should talk about something that happened with you in the past. And I think the most fun time was the very first day we met. Jeannie and I came to the River House, and you and Ron Head opened the door, and there stands these two gentlemen in jeans, a t-shirt, and sneakers. And they said, welcome, come in. We sat down in your living room, which was immense. There were 40 other people. And I turned to the gentleman beside me and I said, who answered the door? And the guy said, I don't know, he's some kind of a coach. Well, boy, he is some kind of coach. I'm here to tell you, here we are, 15, 16 years later, and yes, you are some kind of coach. In fact, you are probably the best darn mentor there ever was. Happy birthday, Coach. Thanks for making us better people.
Hey, how are you doing, Coach? Well, listen, I just want to say thank you so very much. I was asked to say, well, you know, some of your most memorable moments with Coach, the one, right? And it's hard to just choose one. But if I could say if I would remember anything, it would be the birthday bashes. One of my favorite, that was my favorite time, is the birthday bashes, the traveling, the cruises, the fact that you paid for them, the fact that you just didn't pay for me, but you paid for my son. You just didn't pay for my son, but you paid for my wife. You literally took an entire cruise ship of us on cruising on your birthday. And one of the great things I learned is that on your birthday, you've done so much for other people that we want to just give you a little something back. And that was my most favorite thing. Now, let me share with you probably the most important thing is when you told me, Vaughn, if you want to make your wife happy, go out and bonus once a week. And you know what, Coach? I did my first month, right? But I did. I went out there. If I didn't, I just wanted to focus because you told me if you bonus, it will change your life financially. So I want to say thank you so very much and be blessed.
Hi, Coach. Hey, happy birthday. 84 years young. We've been with you a long time. Bill and I have had our lives changed. And you know, as I reflect back on the last 16 years, I can always be taken back to the very first day we met you and where we've gone in between that time till now. You know, you have changed so many lives. You reached your goal in some ways because you wanted to change lives one at a time. And now we're changing lives by the masses. And through the 16 years, you've taken us on trips around the world. We've traveled with your family, you've traveled with our family, we travel with the Extended Surge 365 family. And you know, we've learned so much from the world of travel because of you. And as I look back, I think about the things we did in our company. You know what, you actually made us all famous. You put us in magazines, you put us in books. And I really believe that the book is still to be written about your life and how you brought so many people to change your life, their lifestyle. And yes, to do that, we had to change our incomes. And you're not done yet, we're not done yet. But I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving us the wisdom, for being inspiring, for teaching us to be inspiring to so many others. You know, what qualities you have given. And for that, that's why we are all coming here from miles away, all meeting to celebrate you. It's time for us to give back because you always took us on your birthday presents, the cruises, the trips. You paid for us and gave us a gift for your birthday. Now it's your turn. Today's all about you. And we can't say any more from the bottom of our heart. Thank you for the life, the lifestyle, the memories. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being you. Happy birthday. 84, man, I hope I'm that good 2 years from now, but we're gonna catch up and we will always be in each other's lives. Thanks, Coach. Enjoy your day. It's all about you. Happy birthday. Oh, one other thing. You know what we always say? If I had a glass in my hand, even if it was a glass of water, we always say, to us and those that want to be us, thanks to you. That's where that quote came from. Here's to you, Coach. Happy birthday. Love you. Surprise!
Happy birthday, Coach. I'm sure it is no surprise how much we love you, how much we appreciate you. We thank you for hope and opportunity. And oh my goodness, I am here in Cancun right now because of you and so excited about the future. I wish you 84 more years so you can see what we're going to do with this vision that you spoke into all of our lives. We love you so much, Coach. If I had time, I would give you 84 reasons why you're so special to me. But what I want you to do right now is I want you to embrace this day, enjoy this day, and watch us run to the future with the call that you played for the fourth quarter. Thank you, Coach. Love you. Many, many more birthdays to you from us.
Okay, great. Hello, everybody. You know, what's so amazing is I had the opportunity to meet Coach back in 2005. And I never will forget, I had the opportunity for him to come up to my suite at a hotel in Orange County. And I remember when he came in, when I asked him, he said yes. And at that time, I had about 20 people on my team, and 5 were in a hotel room for a reception that I was doing. And when Coach came in, you would have thought, oh my God. He sat down and he shared with me what the possibilities were in my life. And I couldn't even dream that big. But when he shared with me about being in California, about being at the company at the right time, and having the opportunity to see the growth that within 9 months I made director with the company. And I remember him always sharing that story and talking about how when I sat down and I shared with him that when I started, I got custody of my 3 granddaughters, and I was a full-time mom, and I never imagined that at 55 years old, I'd be starting over again with my plan B. But just seeing him in the fourth quarter of his life, just continuing to grow and being such an inspiration that, you know, life really begins, you know, at 65, 75, 85, and what the possibilities are. So as I go through the years and I look back, I remember one of the most memorable moments was in St. Louis. We were all gathered together as directors, and we were in a room, and Coach said that God had a special anointing that was resting on our company. And I remember that, and I really took it to heart. And I always thought that one of the things that he had the ability to do was to look a person in the eye and just think that they were the most special people on earth. So I learned the leadership skills to be a coach because of the way that he interacts with people, how every person is literally special, that he gives them the hug, that he gives them the look, that he puts his hand on their shoulder, that he really cares, that he teaches us to be better human beings. And even through the fire, you come out just so much better and so much tried. So all I can say is what a life-changing person, what God has put you on the earth to be able to do, to change so many lives. And I'm so honored to be here today to wish you happy birthday. And all I can say is I can't wait till 2020. Love you.
Well, feliz cumpleaños, Coach. I'm glad to be celebrating another one with you, and I just want to thank you for what you've done to change my life. Firstly, in the opportunity that you gave me to come out of my car to becoming completely financially free. Second, for the mentorship and advice you've given me. Because of you, I am trying to be a better person and trying to be more like you, trying to be more the example you are to me and everybody else in your life. And I want to thank you, because everything in my life, my children's life, my new granddaughter's life is changed because of you. Thank you, Coach. Love you.
Well, hello, Coach. Guess who it is? You're right. It's me. It's Tashana Richardson, and this is the time of year. This is the day that's dedicated just for you. Why? It's your birthday. And I'm just simply here to share one of my favorite memories with you. And I have so many. One of my favorite memories with you was when you invited me down to your house last November at the Regional Builders Experience. And you called me up and you said, Tashana, I believe that you can do it. And you just said, you know what? I know you can do it. When are you going to be Surge 365's next marketing director? And I said, Coach, give me 6 months. and I did it in 5. And you coached me from December all the way up until I hit it in April of 2017. And so that's just one special memory, to have somebody to place their hands on my shoulder, to look me dead in my eye and to tell me that you can do it, when my whole life has been surrounded by what you can't do, and you're not able to do that, you're not qualified to do that, who do you think you are? And then you didn't know me from Adam, and you said you can, you will be my rabbit, and I did exactly what you said I was going to do. But it means so much to me that you believe in me, and today we celebrate you in your 84th birthday. So from my family to yours, happy birthday, Coach.
Hi, Coach. Oh, wow. This is such a special moment and a special privilege for me to say something to you and just talk about what you've meant to me over the last 12 years in this business. When I came to this company and you were the founder, within a couple of days of me coming in, I had the privilege of meeting you in Atlanta, and I heard your passion, your voice, your vision, and you've never wavered from that over the last 12 years. So I'm just proud to be a part of what we're doing and what you've meant. When I found this company, when I found these founders, when I found you all, I found a home. And this has been a home. And I tell you what, my life has changed in ways that words won't even let me express over the last 12 years. So I certainly appreciate that, and I hold that to heart. I tell you what, I've had so many special moments with you. It's hard to pick just one because we've been all over the world. We've been to Costa Rica, we've been on cruises, we've been on resorts. But I tell you what, at conventions, you know what? Those have been really special moments, and I just think back at, there have been many conventions where I've just been brought to tears by your words and just who you are and what you do. This past convention in August of this year, when I had the privilege and the honor of getting the big award for having the biggest percentage of growth, I tell you what, I was surprised, but what surprised me the most, or what I got the most out of it, was just your sincerity and your excitement about giving me that award. So I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, Coach. You mean so much to so many people, and I am one of them.
Happy birthday, Coach. I tell you, I am so excited. You know, I've known you for 12 years, and I tell you, I am so excited about who I've become and how I've grown in just as a person, not only business-wise, but as an individual, and how you have kind of like been like another father figure for me after I lost my father in 2009. You know, you've been teaching me principles about, you know, not just making money, but also about living and about helping other people and being the best that I can be. And the best thing I like about you, Coach, is that you've always showed me that my best can get better. And you've always believed in me. You never doubted when you had room to doubt. You never doubted. You always encourage me, and you always make me strive to be better. And so for that, Coach, I want to say happy birthday to you. Again, I've been on many birthday bashes with you, but this one is really special because this is the one that we get to give back to you because you've given us so much. And again, thank you so much, Coach. My best moment with you, Coach, to be honest with you, is I think you were like 75 years old, and we were zip lining, and it was you and Sam, and we went zip lining. And I tell you, Coach, to see you up on that zip line at that age, you're the oldest teenager that I know. And I tell you what, you've really proven to me that getting older is inevitable, but aging is optional. Happy birthday, Coach.
Hey, Coach, this is Roland here, your twin brother. Just wanted to share with you how much you've meant to me over the years. You know, when I first met you, you looked me in the eyes and you shared the vision that God gave you. You know, that you're going to create 10,000 financial free individuals, and I listened and I saw it, but there was something special in your eyes, you know, that connected the both of us. And then from that time moving forward, you and I had the same vision to be able to change the world. And I'm just glad to be in business with you. The first time I saw you in South Florida, you know, we connected, and to this day we're connected. And we're connected to the hips, so we're like Siamese twins. You can't get rid of me. Now you move a little faster than I am, now that you're turning 74, You run circles around me, but I just wanted to say I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you for changing my life, my family's life, and I thank you for the vision that God gave you that you're sharing with us. So now we're agreeing and bringing financial freedom to 10,000 families. Coach, I love you, and once again, happy birthday.
Coach, I want to just say to you, happy birthday, and how much I really appreciate you. I was just thinking back just a little while ago about some of the memories that we've had, and I'll never forget on the coach's birthday bash on the cruise ship. I don't know, you probably won't even remember this, but we sat down and talked, and we just talked about life in general. And I will never forget the things that you told me that make me understand the importance of family and enjoying life. Now, I'm sure you won't remember that because you talked to a lot of people, but I'm going to tell you, those were experiences, those are memories that mean a lot to me. And I just want to thank you so much for being the mentor for me. Not just for me, but you've been a mentor for my sons also. They've watched you, they watched me grow. And because of that, they are becoming entrepreneurs. They are becoming successful young men. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, Coach, truly mean that, for being my mentor, being a mentor for my family. And I just want to wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Hello, Coach. Happy birthday from Letitia Nicole. I love you so much. I remember the first time I met you back in January, the first conference that I attended this year in Orlando. I remember when you walked in and how everybody greeted you, and when you was coming out, I made sure that I got in your face and let you know who I was and where you was gonna see me soon. I said, Coach, I'm gonna be a marketing director. You said, oh, that's nice. Yes, you are. And then you just kept walking. But guess what? I'm your marketing director. Happy birthday. I want to tell you how much you mean to me. You have been an amazing mentor, leader, visionary. And I just want to say thank you. I love you so much. Because of your vision, my family is closer. Our thoughts are bigger. Our vision is bigger. And because of you, we're going to go even further in this company called Surge 365. Coach, we love you. Happy birthday.